I guess this story would be good and bad. A Yankees fan, a young kid who is a Yankees fan, had collected autographs from the team for some time now and had his autograph book stolen. He's 11 years old. Elijah Blankenberg got baseball cards signed at a Yankees spring training game by almost every single member of the New York Yankees. This happened in March. He had it stolen from him, the entire binder, and they can't find it. ESPN did a follow-up story on it, and so everybody started hearing about this kid that had lost all the autographs. So within 4 hours, people got online, contacted each other, and started sending him their autographs of players that they had gotten, including not only the Yankees, but Nolan Ryan, Sammy Sosa, Greg Maddux. Mickey Mantle is the most valuable one he's gotten, signed by Mickey Mantle and the rest of the 1968 Yankees. He had baseball cards coming to him. So the kid and his dad were speaking about this, saying, I've never seen anything, the kindness of people like this.
I was excited to go to the game to get autographs from all the players. I must have dropped my binder.
It was heartbreaking, so I dug into my personal card collection.
Completely overwhelmed with the outpouring of generosity and kindness, literally from all over the United States.
So anyway, this guy named Steve Sample, who got the Mickey Mantle autograph 54 years ago, after he was attacked by a shark as a kid, Mickey Mantle, as a favor, signed a card for him. He's like, I'll pass this on to this kid who lost the binder.
About that.
And so he got it. I thought that was very nice, didn't you? Yeah.
Would you, Kelly, if you were the kid's dad, would you have hollered at him, how do you lose your binder?
Of course I would.
Of course you would have.
Also, if he was not a Yankee fan, I would like this story a lot more. I'm not a Yankees fan.
See, I thought where this was going was that the Yankees organization was going to hook him up.
Yeah, they do that a lot
I'm
of
sure
times.
they will.
Yeah, probably.
Give him bats and balls and gloves.
You see that story while you were gone? This was such a moving story. In Toronto, the Yankees were playing Toronto, and Aaron Judge hit a home run, and a Toronto fan, grown man, caught the ball. And behind him was like a 10-year-old boy with a Yankees cap on and an Aaron Judge jersey, and he turned and simply gave the ball to him. And waterworks, of course, for everybody.
Well, so Canadian to do that.
So Canadian. Now, had I caught that ball...
Nah, kid. Back it goes.
Right back on the field.
From whenceforth it came.
We don't want these.
These are no good.
Taking a Yankee home run.
And then the kid got to meet Judge and the Toronto fan.
That's what made me think of when you said the Yankees rallied around him. That's right.
I was picturing that guy that got the Mickey Mantle card. I was picturing you being his dad and snatching that right out of his hands in the hospital. What'd he write? Stay out of the water. Love Mick.
I'll kill that shark for you next time I'm down there in the off-season. You like to fish, right, Mickey?
Yeah, Mickey's a fish. I think Mickey was a fisherman. I know Ted Williams was he's a big fisherman. Ted Williams, they say, was as good a fisherman as he was a baseball player. That's how good he was. He would catch marlin and stuff down. He lived in the Keys, I believe, most of his life after he got done playing. Bad story today. A couple of schools in the crosshairs, especially bus drivers. One kid was dropped off at the wrong house. He's 7 years old.
This late in the school year?
Yeah. Substitute bus driver.
Because usually you hear these horror stories the first week or two.
You're right. Well, this kid was dropped off, and in a neighborhood he did not know. He happened to know a kid that lived in the neighborhood named Max, so he went up to Max's mom's house and knocked on the door, and she has one of the video doorbells and caught the incident.
Max's mom, my bus driver just left me out here. My bus driver just let me walk home. What happened? But I don't want my mom to worry about me. Come in. I'll call Mom, okay?
Oh, waterworks. Heartbreaking.
Yeah.
The mom brought the kid into the house. They made some calls. They got him back where he was supposed to go. And the school district says, we're looking into it because of a substitute bus driver.
Well, there's no subs. I mean, there's barely enough drivers to go around full time.
It's true.
But how does that work? Does the bus driver say, hit the bricks,
the bus driver said, this is
End
your
of the line?
The bus driver said, this is your stop. The kid said, no, it's not. The bus driver said, yeah, it is.
It is today. Toot, toot.
I mean, this is on the bus driver, but I mean, who's kicking kids off the bus?
Well,
I mean, he's 7. He knows where he lives.
The kid said, "This is not my house." The bus driver said, "It says it is," and got him off the bus, and that was it. This is the woman that took him in.
He thought he was going to be lost forever, is what he kept saying. He thought he was never going to find his parents. He thought he was never coming home.
She got in contact. Within an hour, the mom had come to pick him up. Now, this is kid and mom explaining.
I told him that was not my stop. So then he opened the door, and then he said, "Get out."
To be treated like that by an adult just infuriated me. There's a busy intersection directly behind the neighborhood. Anything could have happened.
You know, Biggie's right. That's basically what happened. This is not my stop. Yes, it is.
It is today.
Today it is.
Bye.
Bar's starting to open. I got to go
Get
to
the track. I got to get to my Uber.
Good Lord. Well, there's another. This is right along those lines. Also, a bad story. A 6-year-old was getting off the bus with a substitute bus driver. And when the bus driver closed the door, the kid's backpack got caught in it. And his mom saw him get dragged several feet down the street. And the mom had to go screaming at the bus driver. This is the mom talking about it.
He's got road rash down the side of his left leg. He's been a real trooper throughout the whole thing. He was really scared. He doesn't want to ride the school bus anymore.
Now he doesn't want to get back on. He's only 6. And it's late in the year.
What if the drivers are getting the COVID?
Maybe that's it.
I'm sure.
I don't know. Or they're quitting or whatever.
Quitting.
But they're having substitutes. This is a spokesperson for the school district.
Loading and unloading is the most critical time of a bus driver's job. You have to be 100% focused during this time. Obviously, mistakes happened. We do have a very strict crossing procedure in our district.
But that didn't happen in this case.
Unfortunately, no.
So that's that. But he's going to be okay. He did have road rash all down the side of his legs and arms.
Your kids ever darken a school bus?
I never did.
My son did for a year. He was going to school a pretty good ways from home.
Yes. That's right. He had to take the bus. Your wife had to drop him at the bus stop with his coffee.
Correct.
That's the school that had the chef.
That's correct.
Yeah. But wasn't that a charter bus?
I'm not at liberty to say.
I don't think some NCAA teams travel that nice.
Oh, yeah, they used to load his backpack underneath
Willie
the
Nelson
bus.
bus.
Yeah.
That was a harrowing time for him, as you can imagine.
Naturally.
Had to bus over the... Put it this way, when my wife said, "I'm going to take you today," he'd go, "No, drop me at the bus, bro." That's what he wanted.
Yeah.
He wanted.
Entertainment system, stripper pole.
Stewardesses.
What do they call them?
Hot towels.
Party bus.
Party bus.
Bad story. A streamer on Twitch with 92,000 followers was doing a video with a camera set up in her kitchen, filming herself cooking. But by the time the clip had started, there was smoke filling the kitchen. She had a grease fire and didn't know what to do. She was lucky because the fire was just on a cooktop. If anything had spilled out and splashed against the cabinets, it could have turned into a terrible situation. She apparently had such problems with this. They're telling her, "You don't need to do videos like this anymore." This is the audio of that.
Oh, God. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do. Help! 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 Help!
Now they teach us.
That's not it. Help!
Who's?
She's on Twitch.
Her Twitcher's going to come and save her.
What are they going to do?
She wanted her Twitchers to come in there. She's live streaming this.
Yeah,
But don't they teach you from a young age, a grease fire, you take...
Cover it up.
Cover it up. Yeah, you put the top of the pan on it.
Not everybody got taught that.
She put water on it.
I think that's probably the most forgotten of the fire tips.
Of course it is.
You
When you see
panic.
fire, you think water, which is also dangerous.
Yeah, and she did that. She put water on it.
I don't know what to do, you guys. Guys, I don't know what to do.
She's talking to her Twitchers. You guys, I don't know what to do. She's alone.
I'm in Norway.
She's in her kitchen.
Help! Help! I don't have a fire extinguisher. Oh,
Only
my
she
God.
knew that.
Oh, my God. Oh, my
Here
God.
come the alarms, and she does not have a fire extinguisher.
And at least one person on Twitch was like, "Throw water on it."
Of course.
Actually, I'm going to say about half of Twitch.
You're right next to the sink.
Yeah.
What?
Probably.
I don't know what to do. Help! Help! I need a fire extinguisher. I need to put this out. I don't know what to do. Help me, please. I need help.
She did eventually put water on it.
LOL, heart, laughing till crying. I don't know how these things work. I don't Twitch.
Burn.
Fire flame.
Yeah.
Probably what it was. Her dad saw it, was watching from far away, called the fire department, and they came and helped her and told her next time
Turn off the damn switch.
Take a lid, put it on top of the fire. That's what you're supposed to do. Getting rid of the oxygen there.
The baking soda? Salt?
They do say. Don't they say baking soda would work in a situation like that?
I think so. But grease fire, yeah, it's a lid.
Yeah,
you cover it up. But sometimes if it gets out of hand,
I think you're right. I think
doesn't take long.
A lid, yeah. And this was a pretty big fire. I saw the video of it. You heard her.
I heard her.
Help.
Did she just stand there the whole time?
Yeah, she was holding the pan.
Help.
You guys, I don't know what to do. I finally got it done.
It's a bad feeling.
Ugly story today. A man on TikTok named Matt is going viral for sharing an interaction he had with a customer service rep from Home Depot. Matt wanted a refund on 240 square feet of pine straw mulch that he had delivered. Once he got it, he realized that 2 of the 6 bales he ordered were defective because they had a lot of leaves and sticks mixed into the straw. So he called Home Depot and actually had an online chat with a representative. And they said, okay, you can bring it back to the store. And he said, but I've spread it. And they said, well, you're going to have to box it up somehow and bring it back in. And a lot of people said, how do you expect him to take loose pine straw back to Home Depot?
Exactly.
So I don't have a favorite in this one.
Really?
The game of brinksmanship between the two sides, I can't pick a side. I don't like this mulch. Well, then bring it back. I've already spread it.
Well, get it up.
Ain't you got a shovel
and a rake?
I don't care.
You're not angry at Home Depot?
Defective mulch?
You got defective mulch.
There's no such thing.
Sticks and leaves were in there.
That turns into mulch.
He said it was terrible. He said it was horrible. He posted a follow-up video where he shoves the straw into the back of his car and takes it back to Home Depot, which he did. He got it up there and
just dumped it on the customer service.
Yeah, here it is. It is. But he did say this. Now, he said when he got to the store, the associates there were great and helped him and gave him 2 new bales.
How do you guarantee there's no sticks and straws and leaves in that?
That's a tough one.
You go back and forth all day.
I mean, you can't cut it open at the store.
I wouldn't buy it at Home Depot again.
It's not a brick of cocaine.
No. That's not pure.
That's you know how I save things for months.
Yeah, save things.
Well, like somebody will send me an email or a piece of audio or something. I'll save it for just the right time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Many times I forget about it. It goes away.
Right. That's good broadcasting turning into bad.
Exactly. So I've turned into bad broadcasting many times, from good to bad. In this case, though, now I don't even know if this is real, but this is somebody sent it to me and said this is the worst customer service you'll ever hear. And that's all it said. A P1 listener a year ago. And I thought, when we hear of bad customer service, I'll play this.
So what are we going to hear?
There's a guy ordering a computer on the phone, a computer, a Dell computer. And it's a while back. He's asking about speakers and stuff. And I don't even know if this is real, but it sure sounds it. And so the guy, Biggie heard it today. You think this is real?
I think this is real.
Okay, you be the judge. Guy calls trying to order a Dell computer.
Thank you for choosing. My name is Robert. What can I do for you today?
Yeah, I'm calling about the computer that's on sale. It's $9.99. It's on a flyer that came in the newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to order that one.
Okay, let me confirm everything with you. We have a Pentium 4 processor, 520 with HD technology, 2.8 gigahertz. Okay, DVD player in the first bay and a free CD burner on the second base. Okay, and no speakers.
Speakers don't come with it?
No, sir. It's not in the flyer.
Okay, well, let me read it a little bit better and I'll call back.
Why? You got the flyer in front of you?
Yes.
And why you call me? That gets back for me. You call me and call me again. That's going to be back.
I didn't realize that it didn't have speakers, and I don't want to have to order speakers for this price. So I'll just look somewhere else and find me another computer.
Oh, I can't believe it, like a little girl. I can't believe it. Only 4 speakers. Go ahead, little girl. little pussy girl. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Let me talk.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Let me talk to your manager.
Little girl. You a little girl. Little girl. Little girl. Little girl. Little girl.
Are you going to let me talk to your manager?
Little baby girl. Little hooker.
Yeah.
If that's real,
I think it's real.
that is the worst.
How about that?
Little girl.
Yeah.
Oh, speak to your manager.